Welcome to Retirement Board meeting, June 18th, 2024. Meeting obviously, excuse me. Sorry about that. Meeting obviously is a day early. The county's closed tomorrow for the Juneteenth holiday. So we recall our meeting to order public comment. We have two individuals signed up. Andy Warren.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is as a retiree, we'll take the 3 minutes and speak to a governmental issue left from the commissioners' meeting, since we don't have an opportunity for over a month from now. I wanted to speak today for something that was spoken from that podium last week. I want to underscore and absolutely categorically agree with something Commissioner Marseglia said. No wonder she's not here, because I was going to agree with her. But she commented about the fact that our children and our children's children must know that the court system, the retirement board system, that government is not rigged. I absolutely agree with that, because she said that when they do lose faith in the government, that's when dictators come in. Totally agree. She went on again, however, to speak to something that I categorically disagree. She commented that all rich white men complain about the court system, specifically referring to the latest trial in Manhattan. Well, I'm sociologically an upper middle class white man, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But it ain't us that's rigging it. When a judge is handpicked, when a defendant has a gag order, the only one, when witnesses aren't allowed to speak, when every thinking person with more brains than a gnat knows that that verdict is going to be overturned on appeal after the presidential election, then there is some hanky-pank. There is rigging going on, and I am one white man who takes great exception to that. And don't just take my word for it. Alan Dershowitz, you may have heard of him, Democrat professor emeritus from Harvard, one of the strongest advocates and understanding of Constitution. I have observed, participated in trials throughout the world. I have seen justice and injustice in China, Russia, England, Italy, France, nearly 40 of the 50 states. But in my 60 years as a lawyer and law professor, I have never seen a spectacle such as the one I observed sitting in court in Manhattan. And that is precisely what is wrong.
Thank you. Glenn Sherman. Yeah, don't even bother.
We're here, another retirement board meeting, another unhappy month, now 4.5 years since our last COLA adjustment. I had a few observations. I'm hoping we'll have some information today on how the actuary divines these numbers of what a COLA is going to cost. Because again, as I pointed out a couple times recently, $2 million a year is what it would have cost to give a 3.8 or whatever it was increase. $2 million a year, not 19, not 2 plus 2 plus 2 million a year is what it costs. So I'd love to know how this unelected, unaccountable actuary is holding us all hostage, number one. Number two, there were some comments that we should be getting SEIU involved in lobbying the state Senate to get this bill moved. What this whole thing has felt like is family dynamics. go ask your father. No, go ask your mother. No, go ask your father. You folks, the retirement board, are the decision makers about a COLA. Not the state legislature, not SEIU, you folks. And your decision has been consistently no. There are other counties in this state, far more conservative, I might add, than Bucks County, that gave 8.6 COLAs when the cost of living was 8.6. So it can be done. I'd like to ask Commissioner DiGirolamo if you could reach out to your former colleague from the state legislature, Rosemary Brown, who is now the chair of the State Senate Local Government Committee, where this bill, HB 298, has been sitting for a year. It isn't even listed on the bills that they have under consideration. If you could reach out, because I'm sure you had some interaction with her back when you were in the legislature, and she was also in the legislature. I got some notices since I was last here. My homeowner's insurance went up 12%. My water, they have a 24% proposal. My trash went up 24%. Yeah, I know the water might not come through at that high, but we need something. We need some relief. You folks are the ones to make the decision. We need to find out where this actuary pulls the numbers out of, because they have no connection to reality. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Those are all the names on the public comment. I know, Mr. Rand, we asked you last month, I think, to sort of give a little bit of a description about the actuarial reports. You heard Mr. Sherman's comments. I don't know if you just kind of want to quickly give us the little 30-second version again of how the actuarial numbers are obtained.
So I didn't know if we could sit down after the meeting and talk about it again, but the actuary does value the cost of living for a particular year based on the people that have retired in the previous years that we're already collecting. And they calculate the present value of what it would cost for that person or all those people to receive the cost of living for their expected life term. So they would put in for the year plus as long as they're supposed to live. We do have retirees that outlive the actuarial assumption and vice versa. So they're using the present value to calculate it, but possibly we could sit down and look at some numbers maybe after the meeting.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. We'll move to item number 3, acceptance of the minutes of the May 15th retirement board meeting. Are there any questions or comments about the minutes as they are presented? If not, is there a motion to approve as presented?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Secretary's report for May. Ms. Van Blanc.
Thank you. Attached to your board packet is the Bucks County Employees Retirement System transactions for the month of May 2024. The total amount of contributions received from members in May was $1,447,067. The total amount of member contributions refunded in May was $437,551, representing 29 former county employees. The total amount of monthly pension benefits issued in May was $4,761,607, representing 1,933 retirees. The following people retired in May of 2024. Peter Bachelet from Information Technology with a length of service of 26 years, 8 months, and 17 days. Joseph Kavanaugh from the Maine Jail with a length of service of 32 years, 0 months, and 0 days. Linda Fitzpatrick from Neshaminy Manor with a length of service of 45 years, 4 months, 11 days. Pamela Mallory from Nursing Department with a length of service of 10 years, 5 months, and 17 days. Alexandra Manfredi from the Maine Courts with a length of service of 15 years, 2 months, and 5 days. Beth Meyer from Children and Youth with a length of service of 35 years, 3 months, and 27 days. James Thompson from 911 Emergency Response with a length of service of 22 years, 4 months, and 0 days. Bridget Upsey from Nursing Department with a length of service of 24 years, 1 month, and 7 days. The total amount of death benefit payments issued in May was $94,780, representing 3 deceased retirees. Now, because our meeting was a day early, we do not have the Bucks County Employees Retirement Fund investment accounts reconciliation today, but I do have the market value. The market value as of May 31st, 2024, is $969,207,288.37. The market value as of June 17th, 2024 is $979,403,220.78.
Thank you. Any questions for the controller? If not, is there a motion to approve the report as presented?
So moved.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, item number 5, request to purchase part-time service from Michael J. Harrison.
Mr. Harrison is requesting to purchase his part-time county service from September 16th, 2004 through February 18th, 2005, at a total cost of $797.66. If approved, he plans to complete his purchase with a lump sum payment for the total of $797.66. And I'll make a motion to approve Mr. Harrison's request.
Second.
Okay, motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 6, request to purchase part-time service and leave of absence for Lindsay B. Van Ness.
Ms. Van Ness is requesting to purchase her part-time county service from July 22nd, 2002 through September 5th, 2003 at a cost of $1,739.20, and her leave of absence from July 20th, 2022 through December 29th, 2022 at a cost of $5,817.35. The total cost for both purchases is $7,556.55. If approved, she plans to complete her purchase through additional retirement contributions of $125 each pay until the total cost of $7,556.55 is recovered. I'll make a motion to approve Ms. Van Ness's request.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next item, request to purchase part-time service for Cynthia M. Warfel.
Ms. Warfel is requesting to purchase her part-time county service from October 4th, 2019 through March 15th, 2020 at a total cost of $870.95. If approved, she plans to complete her purchase with a lump sum payment for the total of $870.95. I'll make a motion to approve Ms. Warfel's request.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, other matters to come before the board. We do have Helen Harilla here from Principal. She does have a packet of information she left for us. I don't know if board members are interested in hearing her give a brief summary. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Harilla?
Brief. I'll let you look at the details later on, but some information that does speak to the stability as well as the services of Principal. Servicing for the retirement fund is under our trust and custody, which is a major component at Principal, with just under $1 trillion assets in under administration. You'll see some slides that cover specifics to your fund. We'll point out that last year, one of the things we did was decrease the fees through a new fee schedule, and that was a savings of about $22,000 to the fund. And of course, we worked closely with the Controller's Office on further diversification as some new managers were added to the assets of the fund. You'll see in there's a market value graph for the last 10 years. Back in 2014, ended that year at just short of $664 million. Last year ended the year at $941 million, and as you heard earlier, $979 million as of yesterday's pricing. So as you have an opportunity to look at it, my contact information is in the report, and certainly welcome any questions.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, board members just got this, so I don't imagine there's a lot of questions right now. So, appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here and for the report. Any other matters to come before the board? If not, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.